Welcome back to the Jam Baseball channel. We're bringing back 21 questions. It's Shelfy. It's Jake. It's Jack Doyle playing this game for the first time, bringing his ball expertise. I'm going to pick out a player at random. You guys are going to ask me 21 questions. You can write down all the information you gather. At the end of 21 questions, you got to make a guess, or if you have it sooner, then make a guess sooner, because I don't think I've ever stumped anybody in this game.
Right.
Because I don't know. I
Ball knowers here.
I think you're going to see some risque guesses
Okay,
today.
I kind of like that. And if you like today's video, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. We're closing in on 200K. We could really use your help. I'm trying to get there before the All-Star break. I'm going to start saying it in every video. So if it gets annoying, a good way to shut me up is subscribing. There you go.
Before the All-Star, that's easy.
Fellas, take it away. World's your oyster.
We have to ask them.
Yeah, it's like you're directing me.
Who
is it? Male or female?
Oh, man.
Why don't
I was thinking it.
ASL.
Why don't should we just we each get one blind guess and end the video?
I kind of like that a lot.
I don't think that's a good
Come
idea.
on.
Well,
Okay,
what if
okay,
you guess a
Calvin.
player,
Right.
Shelfie guesses a position, and I guess a team?
Well, they can play for multiple teams.
Teams gets tricky.
And positions also.
Again, I think if we wanted to,
We can rip one if we need.
like if this was life on the line, I think we could ask pretty safe questions.
Are you doing life on the line already?
that could get us there?
guys
That
just-
I don't want to play that way.
Right.
You haven't asked a question yet.
You know Jolly pretty well. This is your first time.
This is my first time with Jolly.
You're kind of me and Shelfie's special guest.
Yeah.
People are saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like the son that finally got adopted.
Finally?
Banged his head real hard on the
We
shipping container.
We were looking at you for years.
the
We're like,
shipping
"Ah,
yeah, yeah.
You're like, maybe someone will come over.
Yeah.
Why
I'm
don't-
a country called Magnio Oradonius.
You were weirdly
That his name?
cheaper than all the other kids, and we don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to give you first guess, and now I think it's
No,
gone.
you just go, yeah.
Okay, how about this? Did I play most of my games in the American League?
Good answer.
No answer yet.
Oh.
You did not play the majority of your games.
Okay, so mostly NL.
I know,
I like
guy.
that we're doing second person this time. This is fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Mostly
it's
NL.
you.
Shelfie, you cook, and then
It's the
Jack
gr-
will
it's the
understand
me to
it
cook?
enough by then. Yeah.
Is this person a left-handed hitter?
This person is not a left-handed hitter.
So that could also mean he's a pitcher.
Right. Righty.
Well, pitchers hit.
Righty hitter.
True.
Holy
anymore.
Shit.
Kinda.
They don't hit lefty.
I saw a video recently where they were asking like pitchers what their walk-up song was, and they were all answering. It's like, you never hit anymore.
Never hit.
It's not in the
I guess
rules.
it's like their
gone.
warm-up song.
Yeah, but if you're like if you're a reliever, you don't have an entrance song, no?
Oh, I guess you do.
I think you do.
Because no one cares.
Yeah. Well, sometimes. they
Yeah.
care.
I
Like
think it
trumpets, they care.
Depends
but that's
what
closer.
reliever you are, yeah.
Like mid-tier reliever being like, oh yeah, this is my walk-up song.
Wandy
know-
Peralta, when he was on the Yankees, had his own.
Oh, yeah? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his own thing. Well, they
The
tried doing
song-
it for Clay Holmes. It really didn't work.
We don't.
Maybe you only notice it
Opening
if
day
it's good.
starter.
How many
already
players do you
happened by
think made their walk-up song?
Whoa.
Jack Doyle. You guys have asked two
Jack
questions.
Doyle, Jose Iglesias.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It's not related to the game.
Okay.
I was hoping it would
Is
be.
opening day starter? This could be a clip, guys.
Right.
Is
Could be viral.
is
Hello?
being an opening day starter the most overrated accomplishment in sports?
I think being an all-star is a little bit like that.
Yeah, but doesn't All-Star help you get money or something?
I'd much rather be an all-star than an opening
Well,
day
I'm saying
starter.
incentive-wise, it makes sense.
Like
you
there's
wanna be an
like
all-star. But an all-star
graphics.
is a half-season award, whereas opening day is kind of like
I think I'm with Jack
a
on this one.
reward for.
feels like you don't need a graphic to be like opening
Notice
day
they're
starter.
Both Jacks.
I think it used to mean a lot.
I think we need to
Yeah.
stop doing the this guy finds
We're
out.
trying to get you
Right.
some sick
Camera.
clips,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Sick clips,
Yeah,
dude.
we're clip hunting.
All right.
Subscribe.
So this is a mostly National League
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
Who bats righty?
A righty hitter. Because even if they were switched, Jolly would have said
Right.
they hit lefty. But then that could have opened things up.
Yeah,
He
I
said,
agree.
no, they don't hit lefty.
The wording of the
Okay.
question.
Right.
It's very important.
Now-
So you could
This
go
is at
for
my teammates,
position.
not at you, but I think it's Carlos Ruiz.
Really?
I like an early,
You
like
can
an
guess.
early lock.
Well, how about I say, is this guy an outfielder
This guy
for the
has-
majority of his career?
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
This guy was not an outfielder for the majority of his career.
Carlos Ruiz.
Chooch
Now
is in
this
the
opens
equation.
up Utley.
Not an outfielder for most of their career. Okay, I'm going to write that.
Probably a corner infielder who then moved to the outfield.
Yeah, that's
you know
a good
the way Jolly phrased some of that.
Yeah,
they have some outfield. They're probably a corner.
Odla's still in it.
Odla's still in it. Okay, let's go through the eligible candidates. You know what? Shelfy had an itch, and I'll scratch it.
Let's scratch it.
Was this player's primary position catcher?
This player's primary position was not catcher.
Okay, that's great.
Rats!
Not a catcher.
I can still guess him if you want, I mean.
Not a primary outfielder. So I think we're leaning infield National League.
Yeah. And I'm leaning corners,
Wow.
but I shouldn't.
Why not?
Because I don't know.
Did this player play primarily in the NL East?
Yes.
We have an NL East, baby.
It's feeling like a Philly.
It smells like a Met.
If it smells like a Philly and looks like a Met.
Trust your instincts. I mean, dude, we've still got
What was your last
so many
You only
questions.
asked
to
5
go
questions.
Yeah, so
These are fine.
I think that leaves us with like 16.
Nice.
you said have we said Phillies yet?
with. You can ask that.
We can get a team now that we're in a division if we want to.
Just got to be careful how you phrase it.
Right. Was this guy,
Guy, man.
player, ever on the Philadelphia Phillies?
This guy, man, player was not.
Okay.
Ooh.
Doesn't help
Now
us
we're
as much.
talking-
Ollie's out.
Yeah.
Now we're talking Dan Ugla.
Yes.
Never a Philly.
Never a Philly.
Guyman player.
Like not even once.
Wow. Okay.
Plouffe out.
Plouffe out. Dang.
Plouffe is out.
If this game was played in 2022, you probably would have picked Plouffe to the answer and would be like, oh my God, he was an MLB player.
That's so crazy.
But now he's just like,
Episode's going to slap.
He's just some guy. He's more a podcaster than
he's a
player.
podcaster.
He's a
Media.
podcaster.
He's a media member, yeah.
Well, he prefers media, but he's a podcaster.
Twins.
I'm going to shoot from the hip.
Shoot from the hip.
Might as well.
You haven't let one go.
Does this player have more stolen bases than home runs?
You know what, Jake? Today I learned something. This player has the exact same amount of home runs and steals.
Does that help you at all?
No.
But isn't that fucking
Yeah.
crazy?
So this is a fast guy. With-
You'd think.
Oh, maybe he has one
It
of each.
kind of didn't answer
Right.
anything.
Right.
Damn.
Because it could be 40-40.
All you know is that it's
it could
the
be
same. Yeah.
300,
You know-
300.
Right.
Jolly banged
It
you
could be
there.
Dan Ugla.
That was a little
It could
bit
be
of a
Dan
bang.
Ugla.
Because what a great question by you, and then what are the
I
odds?
liked that question a lot. That was fun.
Thanks, guys.
Don't let it go
Has-
to your head, though.
Has this player played for multiple teams in the NL East?
This player has not
Oh.
played for multiple
it's a
teams
solo
in the
rider.
NL East.
Ooh.
We have a solo rider.
Mostly NL on one NL team. Same amount of homers and steals.
Not a Philly.
Righty
Not a
infielder. One.
This guy's got Marlin all over him.
I mean, if he brought out a Marlin while you're here, that's pretty gnarly.
That's pretty. Greg likes the Marlins, no?
Okay, I mean, Ugla is so in play still.
Super in play.
He
wanna-
is-
you
well,
wanna
no, he
guess
played for
Ugla's
multiple
so
teams.
bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. Okay, he's
He
Ugla's
played for like
out.
3 of them.
Ugla's
Yeah,
out.
he's out.
okay.
Ugla's
Let
out.
it, let it
Stop
go.
piling on.
Let it go.
Besides Dan Ugla, what else you got in there?
Not much.
Hanley? Hanley's a thought.
Good
Steals and
baseball player.
homers.
Most NL, mostly NL, yeah.
Righty hit.
Mostly NL. Did have some Red Sox in there, but mostly Marlins.
Go fishing.
Only Marlins. We could lock in the Marlins if we could.
Go fishing.
If it's the Marlins, I'm okay with guessing it.
Was this player ever a Marlin?
This player was not a Marlin.
So it's a Met, a Nat, or a Brave.
I mean, the boring way to do this would just...
Marlin.
I mean, you guys can ball
No.
out a little bit, or you can be remembered
Right.
as boring.
Yeah, yeah.
It's up to you.
Gosh,
guys.
this
Is
better
this the
not be
only?
David Wright.
Is this the only player of the video?
No, there's going to be another round.
Okay.
Potentially even 2.
So this is
Crazy.
not a Marlin, not a Met.
No, not a Marlin, not a Philly.
Player with-
Could be a Met.
It probably
could be
isn't,
a Met.
though.
Not a Marlin, not a Philly. It can't be a Met.
So
Why
we're
not?
down.
That'd
We're
be
down
so
to
weird of
Mets,
him.
Nats, Braves.
Why is that not a Met?
Oh, it could be Ryan Zimmerman. No, he didn't steal that much, did he?
I don't think he stole that much.
No.
Right?
And he hit a decent amount of home bongs. Yeah, I blew it.
He had the whole world in his hand.
I'll ask. I think I have a question for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 10.
Is this player retired?
This player is retired.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That's a great quote. Jake, you're
a really good one.
full of those.
I'm just gonna.
I was like Trey Turner, and
Dude,
then
the
I was like,
teachers
holy
love-
smokes.
the teachers
is
love
that-
Jake.
Teachers either loved me or hated me.
And he asked questions.
Not a lot of middle area.
We're at 10 questions now.
You're at 10 questions now.
The next name that just came in my head was Ian Desmond. Because he's someone who played shortstop, then moved to the outfield, but he played most of his outfield with Colorado.
Right.
He hit for power and stole the bags a little bit.
Is he more NL over AL?
That's a good question. I don't know how long.
I picture him as a Ranger.
I would say mostly NL because he played with
Right.
the Nats, and then he also went to Colorado before he went to Texas.
Right. How do we...
Just a name. Just a thing.
It's a name.
Yeah.
I like him.
I mean, I'm a rookie at this game.
Right.
What is this?
You're
I mean,
playing like a vet.
Thanks.
I think the most
if we were to
important-
rip out a Desmond right now, is that like
No,
bad?
it's way too early.
Okay, all right.
nuts.
I think we need to narrow down an exact team.
Okay.
Let's get
Or
the team.
you could be bold.
Wow.
Int.
We still don't have a position. We've kind of been playing a little
Let's get the
bold.
position.
We're an infielder. Retired. Shelf, you got it. Cook.
Is this player a Washington National?
Yes.
Okay.
He has played for the Nationals.
Nationals
Okay.
only.
You got Ian Desmond, you got Michael Morse. Morse played a lot at first before he went to the outfield, right? Or am I misremembering? Maybe it was just outfield.
He had some first.
I'm
play
blocking
on the
Jolly from seeing
Phillies?
my face.
Okay. Means you're not looking at mine.
Michael Morse was awesome.
I don't picture him as an infielder.
Your
No,
older,
I think
your
that's too
older
much
brother,
outfield.
kind
I
of.
think that's too much outfield.
Yeah.
A little bit your older brother.
The church I went to growing up.
Zimmerman
Taking
didn't
a
have
turn.
as many steals as
The pastor.
room falls to
Yeah.
a hush.
The pastor's name was Michael Morse.
Wow.
Nice guy, Father Michael.
Rendon.
So not a priest name.
Father Michael?
Tired.
Father Michael.
Oh yeah.
Watching Righteous Gemstones right now. It's really good.
Father Mike.
Episode
I'm
1.
like, I'm like heavy on
Crazy.
this.
See.
Yes. I just watched episode 1 last night
So did I.
of season 1.
Oh.
I just started.
You
Wait,
just
what show?
started
Season 1, episode 1. Also very crazy in the wave pool.
Yeah. You're leading. You're driving the bus here. It's a national righty. Infielder. Homer and steals the same.
Is this player Ian Desmond?
This player is Ian Desmond. That is correct.
We got bold with it.
Good job.
See, that's why I let them play their
Yeah.
game.
I wanted someone to just be bold and
Let's
take it. Like,
go.
come on,
I
that's
just
way
point
cooler,
guard it.
You know? Great job. We
Wow,
got him in
what a
12
poll shelf.
questions. That was pretty good. 'Cause
And we had him at 11?
you had him at 11.
You said him at 11?
Yeah.
Maybe
the
10?
12th question was, is it Ian Desmond?
Right.
So
I
solid
think 10,
check.
you said it.
All right, should I step
But I
it
mean,
up?
semantics.
Make it a little harder
Yeah.
for the kids?
I think that one was actually kind of obscure. I'm
Jackson
giving myself a
nailed it.
pat on the
I
back
was
for
like
that
12.
one.
Damn, I thought that would at least get you to 15. That's kind of my goal. Before I let Jack, Jake, and Shelfy get another guess in, I got to thank today's sponsor, which is the DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, all new customers who bet just $5 can get $150 in bonus bets instantly with promo code JMBaseball. Baseball season is finally back, guys. You can place all your favorite bets for your favorite teams over at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Same game parlays, prop bets, they have it all over on their app. So download their app right now. Use our promo code JMBaseball when you do. Bet $5 and win $150 in bonus bets instantly only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. And now let's get back to our 21 questions video.
Is this a pitcher?
No, it's not. And I'm sick of you asking.
Not a pitcher.
I always forget pitchers exist in these videos.
I never picked.
Right?
Zoe always picks pitchers and wins in like categories and stuff. Because like I
Zoe
completely
got
forgot.
blown out last. I forgot how bad that got. It was like
Yeah,
you and
oh,
Rourke,
yeah.
and he got like 2
Yeah, we
points.
dominated them.
Is this an outfielder?
No, it's not.
No outfield.
Has this player played in the AL most of his career?
This player has played predominantly not in the American League.
NL guy.
Is this player American?
Good
This
question.
player
Those are good questions.
was not born in America.
Okay. I don't like when he says that because that means that they could be considered American but not born in
Okay.
America.
It's,
like the
it's an answer.
Canadian American.
It's answering your question.
Can I throw out a country?
Sure.
Is this player from the Dominican Republic?
This player was born in the Dominican Republic.
Born in the Dominican Republic.
That was your
Okay.
5th question.
He don't be living there anymore.
No.
Well, he plays baseball. How could he live there?
Should we throw out a retired or not situation?
Yeah. Is this player retired?
He is.
Okay.
Okay.
We got a retired Dominican who may
I
still
like
live in the
we're moving
States.
on this one. This
Yeah.
is nice.
I know I'm getting a little
Now that
worried.
Jack knows the game, he's like, yeah.
I like not knowing, but I want to eventually find out.
Oh,
Right.
that's so devious.
Trying to think of good guesses.
NLDR.
Is this player Orlando Cabrera?
No, it's not Orlando Cabrera. I think he's Puerto Rican.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that.
Canceled.
I might be canceled for that.
He's
He's from Colombia,
Wow.
so we both win and lose, I guess.
And lose. It's not Orlando Cabrera.
That was your seventh
Good, that was good
question.
rep, good rep,
You're
good rep.
1/3 of the way there.
Yeah. We were drunk on
my
Ian
bad.
Desmond.
Does this player play his games in the NL Central?
Oh.
Are you asking if he's played the majority of his career in the NL Central?
Yes.
He has not.
Okay. I
Coastal
think he's played
elitist.
some of his games in the NL Central.
Coastal elitist again.
No, Western or Eastern? Lean.
Hemisphere.
Should we do lefty righty?
I'm interested.
Is this hitter a lefty?
No.
Okay, straight righty again.
Righty.
What is it with you on the righties today?
I was answering about hitter, by the way. His swing.
Right.
Might throw
Okay.
lefty.
Swings right-handed.
Might.
So wait, did you ask lefty?
He asked if the hitter was lefty.
He's a lefty.
You said
And
no.
the answer
He's a
They
righty
hit
hitter.
righty. Okay.
Right-handed
He
hitter.
could throw lefty, but
Does this person throw lefty?
No.
So
Throws
he also
righty.
throws righty.
10th question asked.
Righty throw.
Just so you know.
So righty on the hit throw chart. Got
Ding,
it.
ding.
all right. So we need a team.
From the Dominican Republic.
Jolly, is this another NL East primarily player?
This player did not play the majority of their career in the NL East.
So NL West.
I might have you guys.
It's question 10.
I feel good.
We've been boondogging over here.
Okay. NL West.
Right.
He's retired. He's from the DR.
Right.
He's a righty hitter.
Righty,
Maybe
DR.
I don't have you guys, actually. That's a lot of
It's
information.
a lot, yeah.
That's a lot of information.
Is it a bad question to be like, I don't know, like power guy?
I don't think that's a bad.
If it's a
how you
vague
phrase
answer, it
it.
is. But if
yeah.
it is a power guy, it would be helpful.
Like, did this guy ever hit over 30 homers? Or that could be a bad question.
I haven't.
That's a loose question. I like it, though.
I like that question.
Has this hitter ever hit over 31 homers
In a season.
in a season?
No.
Oh, that gets rid of my Vinny Castilla guess.
Oh, 31 homers.
So he's kind of an all-around ball player, probably, we're looking at.
Season.
That's question number 12.
I am so off on questions.
Why would you have?
I had that as our 10th.
That was 10. We'd
I
like,
think I
think we
missed
I
should
think
say-
some of them you didn't write. Like, you probably didn't write Orlando Cabrera.
I wrote Orlando.
Okay.
most of them is Orlando Cabrera.
We'll find out in the edit.
Was this player's primary position shortstop?
This player. Sorry, 1 second. Scanning. Scanning. This player played the majority of the games in their career at shortstop. Yes.
Okay. So one of you has it for sure.
Majority at shortstop.
NL West shortstop from the DR,
It's Dominican shortstop. No crazy homer years.
which makes sense at short.
NL West retired. Shelfy's spinning right now.
This is good,
Yeah.
this
He's
is good
on
data.
it.
This is good
He's
data.
on it.
I really want to win one of these.
That'd
But also keep it fair. You know what I mean? Like, I could just pick some jabroni, but that's not fun for anyone.
Ahmed.
Met him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yukon guy.
He's nice.
Seems nice.
Huge.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Whenever I think, like, defense first guy, I'm like, oh, he must be short.
Yeah.
He must be
Right.
athletic.
5'10".
You know?
Am I
Athlete.
blanking on it? Dodgers, Diamondbacks. I'm blanking on the Giants. That's who I was blanking on. The
Ooh.
San Francisco Giants.
They've had some shortstops.
From the DR, who was the shortstop before Brandon Crawford? Did this person primarily play for the San Francisco Giants?
In their career, this player did not primarily play for the San Francisco Giants.
May have had some time there, the way it was worded.
Mostly Giants.
So a Dodger, Rocky, D-back.
That's question number 14.
Not on my sheet.
Comment down below what question it is.
I mean, we have the position. We should just get the team.
Yeah, I agree. So we have a shortstop.
Team would help.
Yeah.
A Dominican shortstop who's retired. He He is not Orlando Cabrera.
Big.
How far does he normally go back? Could this be someone from like the 60s? Or
I never go beyond like 2000.
Oh, okay.
I'll just tell you that.
But I feel like it's not a Dodger.
Jolly likes this player. He thinks this player has spunk enough to be in a video.
And
Right.
go, ooh, when he thought of his name.
Which I'm not thinking of any Dominican.
I'll say he's definitely right about that.
Right.
I don't think there's any Rockies Dominican shortstops in history that do that, although Zeke Tovar's popping off right now.
He's not retired
I can't
yet.
think of who
Right.
played the middle infield before Brandon Crawford in San
7
Francisco.
questions
Not
left.
a Giant.
One of them will have to be a guess.
Oh, what's his name? He was on the Red Sox as well.
Alex Gonzalez?
Rafael Furcal.
No.
Cabrera?
Oh, he has a fun name.
Did this player mostly play on the Dodgers?
In their career, this player did not play the majority of their games on the Dodgers.
So, I mean, we still got 3 teams.
He's saying so many words to answer the question.
Rocky, D-back, and the other one.
Rockies, D-backs, and
Padres.
Padres.
I feel like we didn't mention Padres until you just did.
Well, the Padres are so weird because until recently, they weren't super cool.
Right.
The Dodgers.
Ryan Cohen was just on this big screen
Yeah. Yeah.
at Padre games.
Is there halftime entertainment?
6
And baseball doesn't even
questions
have that.
left.
Okay.
Where will we go, fellas?
I got to stop looking at this number.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my number.
Yeah.
No, I trust me more than I trust Jake.
If we just...
I'm starting to realize which ones I left out.
There was 2 back-to-back righty questions. I
Right.
feel like one of those maybe.
There was like
Ryan Giles born in the Dominican Republic somehow.
I'll let you answer that one. I'll let you answer that one.
Does it suck if we waste 2 more guesses on the team? That sucks.
I don't think so.
At this point, that's a little risky.
Yeah, it's risky.
But
Gonna
if we just
destroy
won,
But
some
if we
chicken fingers
don't,
after
it's
this?
also bad.
This will be the last one, by the way, because we're at 25 minutes. Jake, it's 3:06, just so you know.
Good.
Okay.
we need the team.
I mean, in our head, they could also not be like a shortstop, but they played their most games at shortstop and then they moved around.
Yeah. Mostly shortstop, never hit
Naming
30.
shortstops from these teams.
Yeah. Suarez had more homers than that at one point.
Is there a question to be that like a ball knower question of like how good he was?
Right.
Like,
Okay.
Was this guy stink?
I think I have a question that helps that.
Shelfy's bored. Oh, my God.
Does this player have more than 20 career WAR?
This player does have more than 20 career WAR.
Wow.
Great
You got to be
question.
a good ball player.
I think that makes it harder for me because now I feel like I should know the guy and I'm mad at myself.
5
Oh.
left. Questions. And the last one has to be a guess. We've never gotten to the last question on the show. I don't think ever.
He's ramping up the pressure.
Well, this is kind of historic.
Yeah.
I never win in this.
Padres, Diamondbacks.
Because we're technically
Who's that
competing.
other team?
Yeah.
But I'm also for the
Padres.
Rocks.
Rockies. I mean, going through Rockies shortstops, you're looking at Tulo. You're looking at Trevor Story. Before that,
Were there people who played second?
right?
I feel like getting a team might be most important
You
right
want
now
the
because then
team.
at least we can just flood think one
Which team are you leaning?
I am not.
Right. That's the problem.
I feel like we should guess Padre.
You think Padre?
Or is there let's think of a geographical question.
Okay. Out of these 3 teams, the Padres probably signed the most Dominicans.
Well, I think.
Easy with
Right.
Oh. I see what you're saying.
And the Rockies don't spend money.
I think he was thinking like a north and
Yeah.
south thing.
Like, did this player play on the team that was
Like
not landlocked?
D-backs.
That'd just be Rockies. I guess.
D-backs and okay. If we're trying to get the Rockies out, you could say like not in the Mountain Time Zone, and that brings us to 2 teams.
Right.
You could also
Then we could
ask
just
if
get
it's the
Rocky.
Rockies.
Yeah.
You could ask if the mascot is an animal.
Oh.
I don't know how to eliminate
Yeah.
2 out of 3.
There's probably a question, but
Yeah, how
Maybe
can we
not.
word this to narrow it down
Yeah.
without looking dumb and saying, is it the Rockies?
Right.
if we have one question to get, and there's 3 teams,
Jung Hoo Lee got injured again. That sucks.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
there might not be a question.
Was that a hint? Did this player play mostly for the San Diego Padres?
In their career, this player did not play a majority of their games for the San Diego Padres.
How is it between the Rockies and the D-backs?
It's your guys.
These are my teams.
Shortstop on the Rockies or D-backs?
I love that.
Who was before Nick Ahmed?
It was always Nick Ahmed for me. Craig Counsell, not Dominican.
And it's a righty-righty.
And he is a majority shortstop.
Right. We could be getting duped slightly there if they're, like,
Someone who's
versatile.
slid. Yeah, like a DJ LeMahieu type, but has to be Dominican.
But still, to play most of your games at shortstop, someone pops in our head as like, oh, yeah, they played shortstop.
DR LeMahieu.
Dr. LeMahieu.
What are we at, 10 questions?
You're at 17 questions.
Okay.
So you have 4 left, and the last one
All
is
right, we got it.
We've got this.
Well, okay, let's think about it like this. If you guys got the team, does that help you at all?
Kind of not
this-
really.
at this point, no.
So
like,
maybe-
I'm down to 2 teams, and I'm
Right.
not cooking.
So I don't think we need that. I think there's probably other questions because we know the two teams it could be. That good? Maybe keep that part.
That
in,
was
or-
good.
Okay.
Didn't Juan Uribe play shortstop for the Rockies for a little bit?
Why?
Okay. Majority?
Did
he DH?
Jackson disbelief.
I mean, I know for like 03 to 04, he had some good years with the Rockies at shortstop. I don't know how that helps us at all, or if it does. Did he ever have a 31
I'm
homer
interested in that. Juan Uribe was pretty good.
Yeah,
And then he moved to third.
That'd be a pretty big cut for Jolly.
I think so.
Does he fit
I don't
the
think
team?
Jolly thinks Jack knows who that is.
I know who that is.
I think Jolly would be pissed if this is Juan Uribe and we pull it out, though.
If we have Uribe in our
I
bag,
can't
I like that we're going somewhere.
I can't
Yeah.
think
Because
of
we felt a little lost
anything.
at sea
Right.
there for a little bit.
Do we have a guess that could potentially narrow us down more towards Juan Uribe?
position.
We've kind of done that.
Did we just ask it then?
Because was he DH'd a little?
I don't know what he did
I
outside
don't
of
know if
his.
he's got 20 WAR. I don't.
I only know that he had the shortstop stint with the Rockies because it was pre-Tulo, and I've looked the pre-Tulo up before.
Right.
But I don't know much else about it.
And he had some seasons.
Yeah.
And he bounced around the NL West, which is Jolly saying all those like weird coy things. I think you go.
Is
for
this
it.
player Juan Uribe?
Ah, you motherfucker.
Oh!
Juan Uribe played the majority of his games with the White Sox,
Yes!
which is why I thought he was perfect, because he played for
wow.
all these West teams, but his most games were with the White Sox. And, yeah, he played like 900 games at short, but everyone knows him as
Right.
a third baseman, because when he got good, he was a third
He was
baseman.
on
That-
a different team.
That's
Ah,
the
you
most
pulled that out of
satisfying.
fucking nowhere.
Wow.
Good shit.
Let's go.
I haven't been this
Good.
satisfied in
That
a
was
trivia
clutch.
video since the Chris Archer
That was
strikeout
the
poll.
most I felt I was going to win in this game.
It got scary for a second.
was
And
the
then we
most
were
I
like, fuck off.
He was 22 WAR, so he was just above 20
Right.
WAR.
Wow.
If we had
Yeah.
just D-backs, then
And he
we're
didn't play for
panicking.
the Diamondbacks ever, and he had 3 years with the Rockies. So when you guys were like, it's those 2 teams, I was like,
Rockies, Giants, Rockies,
I know.
Giants, and Dodgers.
I was
right?
banking on you not knowing the Rockies thing, because I didn't really know that either.
Ooh, God bless Tulo.
Good shit. This trio goes 2-0. Very impressive show.
Never a doubt.
Jack knows Juan Uribe, by
I
the
do.
way, and you should be insulted, Jack, that Jake would insinuate that. That's
No, that's early for me.
Leave a like on the
That's
video.
early for you.
And
That's early.
subscribe to the channel and help us hit 200K. Comment down below what Boston Red Sox player you think Jack was
No.
talking about before when he couldn't
yeah.
remember his name.
It was
And,
definitely wrong because he was a giant mostly.
We'll see you next time.